Hey and welcome back to my playthrough of Prophecy. I really have the feeling that I totally suck at this game. I think I played around 3 or 4 rounds until now and there wasn't really much progress. Only the druid was able to defeat this dark wizard or what it was down there, but it also took him 2 or 3 rounds to accomplish this. All the other characters are more or less useless. Okay, the Paladin defeated this swordswoman down there for 1 experience point. Problem is the illusionist is nearly dead, is not able to defeat the Headless Knight, and I'm not sure if I should try it again and maybe sacrifice her in order to draw a new character. No one really advanced so far, so it would be worth thinking about it at least. But again, overall I really don't have a good feeling about my abilities to master this game. There was also a comment on YouTube, and thanks very much for that. When the Paladin defeated the swordswoman here, I think he said that I have to engage or deal with a collector here. But those opportunity cards, at least from what I read in the rules, are basically a May option. So I can try to gain, or let's say gain the advantage of those opportunities, but I don't have to. But they're one use only, so if I would have done this collector ability, so if I would have sold him some item here, then definitely this card would have been discarded. If I misinterpreted the rules, again, please let me know, and I will really try to correct that then in my next video. Okay, let's start the next round. Again, it's the druid's turn, and originally he was thinking going this path here because there are, let's say, some folks who have some willpower which he might be able to defeat. Unfortunately, in the meantime, new face down adventure cards showed up because of those mountain and plains chance cards here basically, but I think nevertheless, I will take the risk. But of course, first thing we have to do is we have to draw the chance card for the druid. And here we have the monastery. Turn up a new training card in the monastery. So let's do that. And here we have the blessed weapon. Cost of 5. That's definitely affordable for the druid, and the monastery is of course on his card. It's a spell, costs him 1 willpower, used at the beginning of a battle of strength in which you use a weapon. I have to use a weapon first, but I gain +1 in that battle. Yeah, makes sense, a blessed weapon requires a weapon, of course. So, but still, this is something I might go after. Okay. Let's get back to the druid. The druid will just move 1 space here to the mountain. We will reveal the face down adventure card here. Oh gosh. Crap. And this would be a mummy. It has a strength of 5. It's not impossible for the druid, but it's hard enough. What would be the reward? Look at the top rare item card. The curse of the mummy is upon it. You may keep it if you wish, but it will bring you bad luck for the rest of the game. Okay, I think I can live with that. Of course, now I have to fight all the characters in the space. And from what I understood, I am able to choose the order of battles in that space. And here it's definitely different to Talisman, where there is a clear event number somewhere on the card which says which goes first. Okay, maybe in this case they would share the same values, so again I would be able to choose, but in this case it's pretty clear. For the druid, he will try to take down the lost soul before. I would be able to recharge all your magic. That's definitely not really important at this point in time, but it would bring me an additional experience point. Again, the druid has a willpower of 6. I think there's not really much. Can there really go something wrong? Yes, if I would roll the 1 and the lost soul a 6. No, in this case that's pretty clear. The lost soul is dead. So I would gain 1 additional experience point, which brings him to 8 in total. And that's really cool because there are definitely some abilities out there, especially down here at the Forest Camp this horsemanship special ability, which would increase my movement, yeah, basically incredibly. So that's definitely worth checking out. But first of all, I have to fight this mummy with a strength of 5. I have a strength of 3, though it's not impossible again. So let's see what we can do here. Looking for high white die. No, that's definitely not enough. So the mummy defeated the druid, which means he lost a health point. Let's move on with the Paladin, and here we have the chance card for him, a magical breeze. Recharge up to 4 magic. I think for him that's definitely completely useless. But all the other players would be able to recharge up to 2 magic. That's okay for the illusionist, but not entirely great. So she really doesn't have any special benefit with this magical breeze. The Paladin will rent a horse to move 1-2 spaces here to the city. And I think in the city he will definitely do some shopping. He's really tempted to go for this Thor's hammer here, which would cost him 8 gold, but he's awfully rich, and that's a +1 in the strength of battle. I think that's definitely something he will do now. Yeah, let's do it. So he will pay 8 from his remaining 11 bucks, so getting 2 back, and therefore he will buy himself Thor's hammer. Awesome. Okay, then it's the turn of the illusionist, who will draw herself a chance card, and this says peaceful times. Nothing happens, you get 2 consecutive turns this round. Okay, for her that's really not that great, to be honest. Because I really don't know what to do with her. I think I will not give up on her. For once she will leave the plains here, because it's really useless for her. So she will now pay 1 piece of gold and will go by ship here to the village. In the village she will pay her last buck basically in order to get some night's sleep. So she will gain 1 or regain 1 health, 1 magic willpower, and she would be safe there, so no other player would be able to harm her. So she's back to 2 health or 2 strength, and she will gain her willpower back. Then she gets her second round. Basically it's the same turn, so there is no additional chance card be drawn for her, and I think with her second action she will move maybe here to the old pirate. Yeah, that's a possibility. So she will move here to the plains. So let's see what we have here. Face down card, and that's a Flock of Harpies. 3 lives. Oh, come on. That was really a stupid idea to go there. Okay, I think I cannot help it, so she will now try to fight the old pirate. I think she will use Battle of Strength here. I'm pretty sure she will be dead now. But nevertheless, she will now fight the old pirate here first with a strength of 3. She has a strength of 2. So basically the pirate is 1 in the lead. As usual, I'm not rolling very good. So she just lost her health point, which she just gained in the village again. The good thing is she doesn't have to fight, or she's not allowed to fight, an additional creature here. So the Flock of Harpies will more or less leave her alone, and so her turns actually ends. Let's start a new round. Again, it's the druid's turn. He's here in the mountains. He just lost against the mummy, but he was able to defeat the lost soul. Let's draw his chance card. This says forest. Place a new adventure card in every forest space. Okay, so we will have 1 face down card here. The next forest is over there. This will be face up. Here we have a horde of bats. That's definitely something the illusionist might be able to take out. Then we have a face down card here at the forest, and a face up card here in this forest, a golem guardian with a strength of 4. Skin of stone, if you use a weapon, it becomes damaged after the battle. Makes sense. And the reward would be roll a die to find the treasure being guarded, a common item or a rare item. Okay, that's actually pretty cool, maybe for the Paladin. So, the druid will definitely move down here to the forest camp. There he will spend all his experience in order to get the horsemanship special ability. To be honest, I'm not sure if this would be the perfect card for him, but I think movement is key in this game, and as he's already pretty strong in willpower, he's, let's say, at least in the position to choose his battles a little bit more, because he's already, let's say, specialized. All the other characters are really some kind more balanced, so I think he's here has an advantage. So let's do that now. So he will gain the horsemanship special ability, which we will put next to his board. So he would now be able to rent a horse for free, or if he pays 1 gold, he would be allowed to rent a Pegasus, which would move him up to 4 spaces, and this is definitely awesome. I think he's still using this possibility here, so he will pay $1 to regain his health cube here as well. Okay, it's the turn of the Paladin. Let's draw his chance card. And this says charity. Whoever has the least gold receives 3. Whoever has the least magic recharges 2. Whoever has the least health heals 1. Oh, that's good news for the illusionist, that's for sure. Okay, let's check it out. I guess that's a pretty cool turn for the illusionist. For once, she has the least amount of gold, so she gains 3 gold. That's definitely cool. She also has the least amount of health, so she heals 1 cube of health. I think in respect to willpower they are tied, but they're already maxed out, so no one of those can regain any willpower for now. But definitely a very cool turn for the illusionist, or very cool card. Okay, the Paladin, I think, wants to try to take out the Headless Knight here in the plains. So he will pay 1 gold in order to sail on the ship to go here to the plains. As mentioned, he will try to defeat the Headless Knight with a strength of 5. Luckily, he just got Thor's hammer, which gives him a +1, so he's already at 5. But as the Headless Knight is apparently an undead creature, he gains an additional +1, which is absolutely cool. So he's now 6 strength points worth of the 5 of the Headless Knight. So there is really a slight chance for him to take him down. So let's see what we can roll. A tie. I'm really don't know what to say to this, to be honest. Completely useless rolls here. That's crap. Okay, at least nothing bad really does happen. He can stay here and maybe can try to take him down in the next round. This is really frustrating. Theoretically, I could have thrown that hammer, and maybe this is what I should have done. I think it's not allowed to do that afterwards, so because I already rolled the die. So maybe for the next battle I will definitely try to throw this hammer, and then I gain a +3 for this, because it's still an undead creature, so I have a 7. So there's definitely a better chance to take out the Headless Knight. Last but not least, let's draw the chance card for the illusionist, and here we have the fortress. Turn up a new training card in the fortress. That's basically quick and dirty. What do we have here? 2-handed combat. When using a 2-handed weapon in a battle of strength, add +1, and you get also +1 bonus when fighting with your bare hands without a weapon or shield. Okay, that can be pretty useful, maybe especially for the illusionist, but I think no, she cannot easily gain the ability from the fortress as it's not listed on her card. I think she will stay where she is. She will again try to fight that pirate here. She regained 1 level of health, so again he's only 1 point in the lead. So let's see what we can do about this. And this time she is successful. Wow, what a crushing victory which is pretty cool. So for once, she gains 2 points of experience. And I just noticed I would have to defeat him in a battle of wills. He would have revealed that. Oh, crush, I should have done that. That's really stupid, but okay. Nevertheless, I defeated this old pirate here, and now I have to fight the Flock of Harpies 3 times, basically. For 1 experience point, that's really so cheap. Okay, they only have a strength of 3. What would be the reward? The Harpy's liver is a rare delicacy. You can eat it, gain 1 willpower from the bank. Okay, the benefit is okay-ish, but with 3 battles, so I have to basically win 3 rolls. Let's go for the first one, though the Harpies are 1 strength point in the lead. And that's already it. She lost an additional health point. Let's do 1 more round, starting with a druid again. Here is his chance card, Magic Tower. Turn up a new training card in the Magic Tower. Okay, this also means we will get rid of the Master K. I believe this goes back to the bottom of the deck. Let's reveal a new one, and here we have the Magic Drain. At the beginning of a battle of wills, you may weaken your opponent, making a character lose 2 magic or reducing a character's willpower by 2. Yeah, why not? This sounds interesting. But I'm not sure who will be able to afford that. So of course the illusion, it could go there, but yeah, let's see. The druid will use his horseman special ability. Oops, let's get rid of that card here. And I think he will ride to the plains here, and there he will go after the skeletal wizard. He attacks you with willpower wherever you may pay. Okay, I can force him into a battle of strength, which I won't do, of course. Let's see what the second card here is, and this would be the Hermit. Eschew worldly wealthy urges. If you are the poorest player, add up the prices of all your items and goals. You gain 1 willpower from the bank. You may discard any items and gold before continuing. You're not sure, maybe okay-ish for the illusionist. No, that's okay. But I will have to fight the skeletal wizard anyway. So let's roll some dice. Druid still has a willpower of 6. So he's 2 in the lead, and I still roll like crap. Okay, cannot help it. The druid lost an additional health point. Let's get back to the Paladin. This is Kindly Wind. Heal up to 1 health and recharge up to 2 magic. All other players may either heal up 1 health. Oh, okay, again, that's really cool for the illusionist. So, for him, it's completely useless card because he's powered up. But happily, the druid heals his battle scars, and so does the illusionist. Awesome! Again, he will fight the Headless Knight. Currently has a strength of 6, so he will now throw Thor's hammer, which means Thor's hammer is destroyed, but he can repair it at any civilized space for 1 gold, so that's not really that big of a deal. So he has now a 7, the Headless Knight a 5, so let's see. And this time, yes, he will definitely kill or double kill the Headless Knight. I guess he's already dead. So for once, he gets 1 experience point, that's okay. And if you defeat him with strength, gain 1 willpower from the bank. So that's 1 experience point and 1 additional willpower. That's definitely not a bad thing. So let's get rid of the Headless Knight, and then he can deal with the Lost Library here. All the wisdom of the Wayne is found within this vault. Perchance you will learn something. Pay 3 gold, draw the top card from any guild's ability stack, and yeah, guess what? Bad news. He doesn't have enough money, so he will not encounter this opportunity card here. Let's do the turn of the illusionist. Good times. Gain 4 gold. All other players gain 2 gold. Well, that's awesome, and I think this changes the plan completely now. So here are 5 for the illusionist, and 2 each for the paladin and the druid. And as she's kind of rich right now, I think she will now move here to the village and she will pay 5 coin here in order to gain the war axe, which would be a double crushing 2-handed weapon in a battle of strength at +1 against demons at an additional +1. Though that's definitely cool. It's hard to think of her, let's say, thrusting a war axe, to be honest, but why not? I think it's definitely not forbidden, and she definitely needs a weapon here. So let's gain the war axe for her. And now this special ability, 2-handed combat, would be okay for her, but she would still need 7 experience points and she would need 7 gold as well, because this is a guild that's not one of her favorite ones. But I think she really has now strong arguments when it comes to doing illusionist. You don't believe that's a dragon I cast in front of you? Let me kick you in the face. And I think she will pay an additional piece of gold in order to rest again. So she goes back to 3 strength here. And these were again 3 rounds. Again, I will stop it here, I guess. And I have a feeling I did somehow better, to be honest. So hopefully in the next 2 turns or so I will see some real progress going on, but I have a better feeling for now. Hope you still enjoyed. Hope to see you soon in one of my next videos. Until then, bye bye.